One of Warren Buffett's favorite stocks, Apple, is finally showing signs of strength again. After months of underperformance, we just hit what I call the positive point. That rare moment when price action, momentum, and market structure all align. In today's update, I'll walk you through exactly what I'm seeing on the chart, why this is such a significant shift for Apple, and how I use this same framework to identify high probability entries. Apple just got the positive point. What is the positive point? The positive point is when price structure, conviction, and timing all come together on a chart. Let me show you. Let's step back and take a look at Apple from a long-term point of view. So we're looking at the 15-year monthly time frame and look at Apple. It starts in 2012. Look at the blue line, which is the overall trend for Apple, and it's just been up, up, and away. Beautiful, beautiful uptrend. But every once in a while, Apple will have a little bit of a correction, like I'm showing you here in 2016, where it comes down to the blue line, and then it starts to consolidate in a pattern of support and then lifts again. This is the area that we're looking for. This is where we get the positive point. So it happened here in 2016, where it lifted off the blue line. Again, here in 2019, where it came into the blue line and lifted. Again in late 2022, 24, and we just got it again here in 2025. I'm filming this in July 2025, and Apple just got the positive point. So that's the big time frame. Really want to show you that for perspective. And now I'm going to zoom in to the 5-year monthly, where you can really start to see these price patterns a little better. The first thing you want to take note of is the blue line that indicates the overall trend, which is still tilting up. So the trend in Apple, even though it's been a little bit, not an overperformer, has still been overall up, and it looks to me like it's starting to resume that uptrend. So it got the positive point this week right here. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in this chart so you can understand these patterns as well. So same 5-year monthly time frame, and look, I put in my purple dotted line so that you can see these areas of support on the Apple chart. So look at this area here and how Apple behaved when it got to the purple dotted line. Support, and lift. So when you work with me, you'll start to understand the importance of these candlestick patterns like this one right here. It's called a doji. And when I see a doji on a big monthly time frame, especially on a good quality stock like Apple, I sit up and pay attention. It's a really great thing to pay attention to because it often means a trend reversal is about to take place. And sure enough, look at the following month for Apple. Boom, hand over fist buying, no hesitation from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. Love it. So this was the prior area of support that we were watching back in 2024. And now I'm going to focus on the area that we're in right now. So just to reiterate, there's the doji in 2024 and the breakout off that area of support and the lift. And now I'm going to put that trend line. The new support area is this purple dotted line that is more relevant to where we are right here, right now. Okay, so we've got a new diagonal line of support, and look at this. I'm drawing a dark purple line of support that indicates how this area here and this price structure is helping Apple identify this strong area of support and lift. So as soon as I saw Apple start to lift here, I was getting my shopping list ready and starting to engage in Apple. So beautiful trend line up and these identifiable patterns that we can take advantage of over and over again. So I hope that clears it up where conviction, timing, and structure align. So we talked about structure, but now let's talk about conviction. And here are 4 things I like about Apple. Number 1, I like to follow the smart money, and the smart money loves Apple. So if you're a fan of Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway, I think it's kind of interesting to note that when you're looking at Apple and buying Apple at these areas of support, you're right there with Berkshire. Because look, I've taken a screenshot of Berkshire Hathaway's 5 largest holdings and Apple is number one. So it's their highest conviction name, I want to say by far. Look, it's got over a 24% weighting in their portfolio. Now, I know Warren Buffett is no longer at the helm, but Berkshire Hathaway will operate. He's still in the background, and Berkshire Hathaway will still operate in Warren Buffett style investing. And so I love to see Apple in that first spot. Then, for those of you that have been following the AI trend over the last couple of years, Tom Lee, he's been a big name in AI. And he's put together a new ETF. It's called the Granny Shots ETF. And what he's doing is identifying, it's about 35 names that he's got high conviction in terms of being able to leverage the whole AI revolution. And we can guess Apple's on the list. So I love the convergence of those two. I think of as that's the smart money. Their research teams are very thorough, and they've both got Apple on their list. So I love that. Number 2, massive share buyback program. Apple, in the spring of 2025, announced one of the biggest share buyback programs in history. And so what does that mean for us, and why does it matter? When a company initiates a big stock buyback program, there are a number of reasons they do that. But one of them is they believe in the future of their company, right? They're buying back shares because they believe in the underlying fundamentals. So I like that I've got that shareholder support underneath my name as well. Number 3, Apple owns the consumer. I don't know about you, but in my world, I've got so many Apple products. It's pretty crazy. I've got a MacBook Pro. I've got an iPhone. I absolutely love their products, and I just keep buying them. So when Apple announces a new product or a new development, look at the following that they've built in the market in terms of their products and how much people love and adore them. So Apple's got a little bit of an advantage here in terms of its positioning in the market. And so let's step back and consider the services as well that Apple, not only with its AI and where it's going in the future, but what it's already built. It's got the App Store, it's got iCloud, it's got Apple Music, Apple TV, Apple Pay. So it's kind of like a utility, because in my house, I pay the internet bill every month, and I pay these bills to Apple every month as well. So this is recurring revenue that's really amazing for the company. And it generates over $100 billion of reoccurring revenue for Apple every year. So that's a nice backbone. But then they're starting to announce some new moves and measures. There's Vision Pro, which is a new product, and Apple Intelligence. They're still tweaking these, but as soon as they start to really leverage these and put them in their new phones, I'm hearing that if you've got a new Apple phone, you can start recording your conversations and get summary notes on them. So it's not going to be long before Apple has a killer application that includes AI that's going to promote people starting to upgrade their phones and join the new upgrade cycle that I believe is coming in for Apple. Number 4, Apple's got a fortress of a balance sheet. So it's got tons of cash on the balance sheet, which enables it to withstand market dips and invest further in research and development. So Apple is one of my favorite names. When I see it come into these areas of support, I am stalking it like crazy. So if you'd like to join our community and work with me and look for more names similar to this, I would love to have you with us. We were stalking Apple this week. We got a really good entry point, and we are currently up about 5%. So if you like what you've seen here today, I encourage you to click the link below and join our community. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, how do I find more of these moments across the market? Or how do I know when to buy, when to wait, and when to exit? I'll break it down in a free training I'm putting together called How Real Investors Are Finally Getting Consistent Returns with This Mechanical Investing Strategy. Inside, I'm going to walk you through the full investing system I use and teach, how to eliminate emotion, guesswork, and over trading, and how to spot opportunities like this one before they go mainstream. You can find the link in the description or pinned comment below. Go check that out next, and I'll see you there.